Welcome to Web Development Complete course. This is another tutorial and please to subscribe this channel if you are new to this channel. So let's start today's tutorial. We are learning Python and today we are going to learn data types in Python, and today's class is focusing on strings data type. Strings in Python are surrounded by either single quotation marks or double quotation marks. Here, a single quotation as well as double quotation in Python both are treated same. You can display a string literal with the print function. Like many other popular programming languages, strings in Python are arrays of bytes representing Unicode characters. However, Python does not have a character data type. A single character is simply a string with a length of 1. A string is iterable. It's iterate over its element and it is iterable by means of its position. So here it means we can refer to an element of an iterable by its position, and which is called indexing. Here a string with a starting element or a beginning character of a string corresponds to index 0, and the second one will be corresponds to index 1, and the third will be corresponds to index 2. And if we are counting it from the end position, we can see that the last character is corresponds to index -1 and the second last position is corresponds to index -2. So this is how an indexing in string works. So by using this indexing, we can access an element from the string by using this square bracket. Inside the square bracket, we can mention the index. We can access that particular element from the string by using that index value. The first string we are giving is a hello world inside double quotation, and we are getting an output exactly hello world. And Anushree here we are giving inside a single quote, and it also giving Anushree here. So a string, it's a collection of character. Here we have given hello world. It's a collection of character HELLOWORLD. So this collection of character we are representing inside a single quote or double quote, that is called a string. So here this is how a string is representing. So string can be represented inside a single quote or a double quote. Both are okay for Python, and it will give you the output. So you can represent anything like your name, a location. To assign a string to a variable, which is done by with a variable name followed by an equal sign and the string. Here we have given s equal to Anushree Shan. Here s is a variable and we are assigning a string Anushree Shan to this variable s by s followed by an equal sign and then the string. The string Anushree Shan, and which displays when we are using a print function. In the s variable we have taken another string called hello world, and when we print out this s, it displays as hello world. So we are getting the answer hello world. And again we have written text equal to ice cream and ice cream as output. Here we have a text called ice cream. If we wanted to access an element from ice cream, we can use this square bracket, and inside that we can mention the index value. By representing text of 0, the 0th index, we will be giving you the I. That I is the first element in ice cream, but that represents a 0 index. In the same way, text of 1. So 1 will be the index value for C, and it will give you the C. And if you wanted to get the last element, just put text of -1 and it will give you the last element. Text of -2, it will give you the second last element A. This is how a string indexing works. and you can access elements by using this index. Now you can return a range of character by using the slice syntax. So slicing will give you a substring. Specify the start index and the end index separated by a colon to return a particular part of the string. So now let's try with text of 0 will be the first index and 2 will be the last index, and we are getting IC from ice cream. Because it will eliminate the second index, it will take till second index and it will exclude the second index. So here it will be starting from 0th element and it will be ending before second index because it will exclude that second index and it will take the first index. 0th and first index will be returning. In the same way, if you wanted to get ICE substring, you can put text of 0:3 and it will return you ICE. Here the third index is excluded, only the first element, second element and third element we are receiving. It means the 0th index, first index and second index we are receiving. And if we put just a colon and 4, it will give you ICE. It's because here we are leaving out the first index, but it will take all the way from the beginning and it will end till the given index and excluding the mentioned index. And in the same way, if you wanted to get the element till end, you can use 0, colon and colon. It will give you an element from the starting, from the 0th position, and by leaving out the end index, the range will go to the end. And we can mention the same thing by using colon and colon. So here we are leaving out the first index as well as the last index, and it will go all along your string and it will give you the entire string. This is how you get the entire string, by using a square bracket and double colon. Here we have text equal to let's have fun with Python, but it gives you a syntax error. It's because we have given a single quote inside a string and that is surrounded by a single quote. So it will give you an error. It's because let and there is a single quote and s. So here Python will get confused which string it should take, because right now if we watch this, we have already let in single quote and it will consider it as a string, and again it comes an error. So it's illegal in string. So right now how we will write, if we wanted to write a single quote string, we can do in this way. Here text equal to, we are giving a double quote, let's have fun with Python. So here it will print you out. In the same way, if you wanted to give a double quote inside your string, you can use a single quote outside the string. So we have given text equal to a single quote, it's your world, and we have mentioned this world in double quote. This is how you should represent. You can use a single quote outside. So if you are using a single quote outside, use a double quote inside the string, and if you are using a double quote outside the string, use a single quote inside the string. And now the case arises, if you wanted to use a single quote as well as a double quote inside the string, then how it will work? Here we have an example like text equal to, inside we are using a single quote as well as double quote, and outside we are using single quote. Now the Python again got confused and it will give you a syntax error. Now what we will be doing? So right now we can use an escape character. An escape character, it's a backslash followed by the character. It will ignore the special meaning of the character. Here we have given text equal to, inside the single quote we have given let, and before the single quote we have given a backslash, and then learn Python and it, and before the single quote we have given a backslash again, and it will escape that special meaning of single quote inside the string, and it will give you the output. Now it will only consider the single quote outside the string, and it will not consider the single quote inside the string, and the special meaning of the single quote inside the string is now eliminated by using this backslash called escape character. Now when you print out the text, it will give you let's learn Python, it's your world. And here I have given another answer, like if we are using a double quote and my name is Anushree, here it give you an answer, my name is Anushree. Now if you wanted to represent or display something line by line, how will you use that? Here you can use a triple quote, and inside that you can mention my name is Anushree, my state is Y, and my country is Z. So if you wanted to mention it line by line, use this inside a triple quote and it will give you, see the output, the slash n means it comes new line. So my name is Anushree and slash n means it comes new line, and then my state is Y and new line my country is Z. So let's check this out. Print of hello slash n world, and it will give you hello in one line and world in next line. So we have 1 equal to hello, 2 equal to how are you. So now if you wanted to add this to string, you can use 1 plus 2. So 1 is a variable in which we are holding hello, and 2 is another variable in which we are holding how are you. And now if you wanted to add this to string, you can use a plus symbol, and it is called string concatenation. And here we have no space in between, so you can use variable 1 plus a space. It's because space is also a character. So 1 plus a space plus 2 will give you hello, how are you. So this is what is called string concatenation. This is how you can add two strings. So right now, if we try to add a string with a number, it will give you a syntax error. It's because we cannot concatenate a string and an integer using this plus sign. Okay, so right now we can convert this integer value to a string by using strf method, and we can pass that 25, that number inside that strf. It will give you a string output, and now we can convert this 1 plus strf 25, that means a string of number 25 will give you hello 25. Here we have another text called text equal to 1. So now if we wanted to change the 0th element of this 1, you can simply assign m or any other string value to that 0th element by using text of 0 is equal to m. But in the case of string, it's not possible. So a string is immutable. It cannot be changed once it is defined. There are a lot of hard work behind this video. Please do subscribe, like and share. So thank you so much. Bye.